This beast is called the Easy Raider HD4. It's a personal all-terrain 4x4 vehicle, and don't you dare call it a scooter. Its creators claim it's the most capable off-road platform in the world, and the US Armed Forces concur, because the $19,200 Easy Raider just passed an operational evaluation with the Special Forces, and they're ordering more units. Mud or sand, rocky peaks, or thick back country, the all-electric, all-wheel drive Easy Raider provides a unique combination of power, agility, and usability. I recently got the opportunity to go on some clandestine missions myself around my neighborhood, and I can tell you, besides its function as a utility vehicle, it's an absolute blast to ride. Now let's take her for a spin and get a feel for the ride experience. You can stand up or sit down, but I feel most in control riding in a standing position. Powered by a 60-volt, 3,000 watt-hour lithium-ion battery pack with an advanced BMS, the acceleration is so perky you almost expect the front to jump up on you into a wheelie. But with the four-wheel drive system, even when you put the pedal to the metal, the power output is quite smooth and manageable. When operating any high-power electric vehicle, it's always astonishing to feel such a strong physical sensation of torque as you accelerate, knowing all that horsepower is being transmitted magnetically through an air gap between the rotor and the stator with no physical contact. The Easy Raider HD4 has 4 independent 1200-watt brushless hub motors, and its 4 matching dedicated sine wave controllers can reach peak outputs up to 18,000 watts. Outfitted with top quality components like chromoly drive shafts and Japanese precision bearings, the powertrain provides instantaneous power and high energy efficiency. This vehicle definitely has its own unique form factor and elicits a surprisingly unique kinesthetic wiring. I'm pretty wired in on electric skateboards, bicycles, scooters, surfboards, and so on, but this is definitely a different class of vehicle and a totally unique ride feel. There's really nothing to compare it to. It's sort of like a rideable Mars rover. You steer through a combination of shifting your weight from side to side like a skateboard, using lateral movement to apply a tilt motion along the roll axis, and twisting the handlebars to control your forward directional angle. But you don't need to know any of that because it all feels pretty natural and intuitive. The stability is what's unique and surprising. When I first got on, I was a bit wary about the possibility of a rollover, but just like a Tesla with its centrally located battery, the Easy Raider's low center of gravity and relative axle width create a stable vehicle with a low polar moment of inertia and a strong rollover-resistant base. Engineered for stability across diverse terrain, the Easy Raider features a patented 6-axis, 360-degree, floating long-travel suspension that can flatten anything you throw at it. In combination with the 4-wheel drive system and beefy 22/7 tires, the 10 inches of ground clearance allow an experienced rider to crawl over remarkably challenging surfaces. Frankly, we haven't seen such a capable personal all-terrain vehicle since they invented the horse. It can stop on a dime too. Each wheel is equipped with dual-piston caliper hydraulic disc brakes, and you can really feel the strong slowing pull of the regenerative braking as you let off the accelerator, which takes a bit of getting used to. Constructed with strengthened steel and an extremely rigid tubular structure, the Easy Raider is designed to take a beating and keep on ticking. Now let's talk performance. Come along for a ride with me and I'll tell you some more about the vehicle's operation and performance characteristics. Welcome to the cockpit of the Easy Raider HD4. As is customary of military vehicles, the controls are minimalistic and essential. Here we have our accelerator, hand brakes, ignition switch, power indicator, hold right to reverse, light switch, and our 3 power modes that route DC power to the HD4's quad-independent motors. The top speed is electronically limited to 28 miles per hour to comply with local regulations. Now, I'm not saying this is the case, but hypothetically, if I were to remove the governor, we could be looking at a top speed of over 40 miles per hour, but I would never do that because that's dangerous and illegal in my jurisdiction. Depending on the terrain and your riding style, you're looking at a maximum range of up to 55 miles on a single charge. At a weight of 280 pounds, the Easy Raider's lightweight chassis creates a strong power-to-weight ratio, which is optimized for maximum efficiency. Sensitive to all body types, the Easy Raider can carry up to 440 pounds of fat boy, 2 medium boys, or 1 skinny boy with a fat gear pack. Equipped with the Raider electric-powered cart, it can pull an additional 550 pounds. Designed as a working vehicle, the HD4 has a wide range of applications outside of just recreational hot rodding. The CH-53 landed in complete dark 10 miles from the target, a terrorist stronghold somewhere in the Middle East. The back ramp was down in 2 minutes. 15 U.S. Special Forces commandos with their gear and accessories for the planned operation headed out on their way to the target. An hour and 20 minutes later, the commandos could see the enemy sentries through their night vision systems. They hadn't done double time to the target, no. They crossed the 10 miles from the landing site, riding on new, unique vehicles. Both the US Armed Forces and the Israeli Defense Forces are currently performing an operational evaluation of the Easy Raider HD4. and after a series of successful tests, they're in the process of ordering more for different fighting units. The Easy Raider's stout build and powerful electric powertrain provide a good base for a high-mobility personal off-road vehicle, and the 4x4's low infrared signature and quiet electric motor make it well suited for reconnaissance operations. Eyal Eisenberg, a major general in the Israeli Defense Forces, told Breaking Defense, "This new revolutionary vehicle creates an unexpected dimension when it comes to speed and distance, and that, among other things, create the capability to surprise the enemy. It will without any doubt make a revolution in the operation of special forces." In combination with the tactical military Cybertruck we envisioned in a previous video, this could be an unstoppable electric combination. When it comes to useful working applications for the HD4, the possibilities are endless. Along the same vein as its military and defense uses, the Easy Raider also makes a fine patrol vehicle for police, border patrol, or even campus security. In fact, the Israeli police are already using the Easy Raider in its border units. One thing's for certain, as a patrol vehicle, it's not only more capable than a Segway, it's a lot less humiliating. For more agrarian purposes, the Easy Raider makes an excellent ranch vehicle for chasing down cows, hunting, or just simple transportation over rough terrain. To throw out a fun business idea, how cool would it be to buy a bunch of these and operate a post-apocalyptic tour of abandoned towns? If anyone wants to start one of these up at Chernobyl, let me know, I'll be your first customer. This is pretty cool. Autonomous vehicle company Soft Ride Technologies recently created a robotic Easy Raider by outfitting an HD4 with a custom autonomous vehicle package. This hybrid platform can be ridden by a human driver, then dismounted and can navigate on its own, thanks to an array of sensors and controllers powered by a unique approach to mapping, localization, and object detection. The Soft Ride autonomous platform can attach unmanned capabilities to the durable all-terrain Easy Raider and open up an array of new use cases. At the very least, it makes one very cool RC car. The evolution of the Easy Raider to become a capable, hybrid, autonomous off-road personnel platform started from humble beginnings. Notable Israeli motorsports figure Erez Abramsov first dreamed of its creation during his childhood spent working on the family farm. Instilled with an early familiarity for machinery, his future passion for skateboarding and motorsports would blend to spark an idea for an off-road skateboard that could be ridden on the rough, unpaved terrain of his family property. In 1990, the first prototype of what would later become the Easy Raider was constructed from a large surfboard-like plank with a two-stroke motorcycle engine, large wheels, and a handlebar for stabilization, an inspiration he got from the jet ski. Impressed by the off-road capabilities and maneuverability of this rough prototype, he knew he was onto something. Erez would go on to a career spent designing self-driving military vehicles, and in his free time, building and racing off-road buggies for the Dakar Rally. Funneling his decades of experience into a unique perspective on off-road vehicles, in 2010 he revisited the Easy Raider concept, undertaking a total redesign, creating a completely new patented suspension system, electric motor, and chassis. Thus, the Easy Raider was born. The Easy Raider is currently available in several other models. When they asked me which model I wanted to try, I obviously opted for the biggest, baddest, most expensive one, the Heavy Duty 4. But Easy Raider also makes the LW model, a lighter weight, more compact version with a two-wheel drive configuration and a smaller battery pack, perfectly suited for sport and recreation. Easily transportable and highly agile, this model has even seen extreme athletes push its capabilities and develop impressive riding expertise. The Heavy Duty 2 is the HD4's extremely capable rear-wheel drive younger brother that delivers very similar performance, but is optimized for work or recreational environments with less extreme off-road requirements. All of the models come with Easy Raider's patented suspension, hydraulic disc brakes, battery management system, and meticulously engineered lightweight chassis. Transporting the Easy Raider is simple. With a hitch-mounted ATV carrier, you can quickly load and unload the vehicle for impromptu missions. This model from VersaHaul installed easily and worked perfectly for the Easy Raider. As electric power is transforming the automotive world, with EV adoption rates growing at about 60% each year, are giving rise to a new generation of quiet, sustainable electric vehicles. With its unique new form factor and powerfully efficient electric powertrain, the Easy Raider is an exciting new entrant in the off-road category, and we look forward to seeing what other new vehicles will emerge in our electric future. Thanks to Easy Raider for lending me the vehicle to test out for a few weeks. If you're thinking about buying one, let them know Electric Future sent you for a special surprise. Cruising the smooth, manicured hills of a golf course was so much fun, it felt like it should be illegal. Well, let's not talk about that. We showcase cutting-edge sustainable technology. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. You may be interested in watching one of these videos next. Thanks for watching and have a great day. P.S. Who needs the Tesla Cyberquad electric ATV when you have this?